da blwyddyn pump, and welcome to the pre-recorded session for Monday the 1st of February 2021. I'm going to be taking you through our blended learning menu this week, as well as focusing in on one particular task in more detail. Firstly, to help some people who are having difficulty finding their work, I am going to quickly show you how to access it. How do I find the blended learning menu? Well, visit the St Andrews Primary School Together Learning site and select Year 5 from the Year Group drop-down menu. You should then see the page that is on your screen. I have also put a link to the page in this video to help you. You will find the latest blended learning menu on this page. How do I find the resources section? Well, once you have reached the Year 5 page on the Together Learning site, if you scroll down a little, you will see the following icon. Click on the icon to access all the resources and pre-recorded videos you will need to help you complete your tasks this week. You will be taken to a Google Drive with different folders. Look for the folder that's the 1st of February 2021, and you will find all the materials you will need to help you with your tasks this week. Similarly, if you go into the pre-recorded session folder and look for the folder that is the 1st of February 2021, you will find all the videos you need to help you also. I tell my class that this page is a one-stop shop. In other words, everything you need will be found on this page. So if you can get to it and bookmark the page, that will make it so much easier for you. This week, we are focusing on 3 of the core purposes: ethical, informed citizens who are knowledgeable about their culture, community, society and the world, now and in the past; healthy, confident individuals who have the confidence to participate in performance; and enterprising, creative contributors who connect and apply their knowledge and skills to create ideas and products. You have 3 main tasks based on our project this week, and the exciting thing is they are all very creative. For the first task, the wonder is, how did the chartists stay motivated and keep morale up? And your learning goal is to compose a chartist song or write a chartist's poem. Now, to boost morale and keep energy and spirits high, the chartists composed songs, changed classic Welsh hymns with their own lyrics, and created poems to chant. Now, if you take a look in the resources folder, you will find lots of inspiration before you start. Once you've done that, have a think about your own chartist song or poem. Maybe you could perform one that has already been written using an app like GarageBand or utensils that you have at home. You could write your own lyrics and music, or perhaps you could write a poem and read it out with some music behind. The choice is yours. Remember to check the success criteria closely. That will help you know what you need to do to be successful in this task. And you can also see if you've missed something out. So what is the success criteria? I can choose to compose a song or write a poem. I can choose whether to recreate one that has been done already with my own ideas or make one myself. I can use the ideas in the resources folder as inspiration. I can compose music through apps of my choice or using things around the house. I can write a poem about the Chartist movement. I could include alliteration, rhyming words, adjectives, adverbs, metaphors, and similes. I can record my performance of my song or poem and post it on Seesaw. Don't forget to complete the pink reflection task because your teachers would really love to see it. The second task you have has a wonder that is, could the imprisoned Chartists have escaped from the Westgate Hotel? And the learning goal is to design and make a tool that could be used to escape the Westgate Hotel. Now, you all know through all the research that you've done so far that on the fateful night of the 4th of November 1839, John Frost led the Chartists to the Westgate Hotel for the largest armed protest that Great Britain has ever seen. And they were attempting to free the prisoners that were being kept inside. We wondered if those prisoners had the tools to escape, would the protest have still gone ahead? Would the poor 22 people who died have had to sacrifice their lives? Your job this week is to research tools and materials that could be used for this, design your own tool using your research, then try to make it using materials you have at home. Would your tool stand the test and help the prisoners escape? In order for you to know if you've been successful, this is what you need to do. I can research tools and materials. I can design my own tool, including materials, measurements, and reasons for my choices. I can measure, mark out, cut, shape, and join materials to make my finished product. I can find alternative ways of making it if the first attempt fails, and I can evaluate my design ideas after completion using the template in the resources folder or in a way of my choosing. Now, the reflection for this task is 10 words or less. Can you summarise this activity for your teachers in 10 words or less? For the third task, you will notice a video camera icon in the top right-hand corner. And that means that there will be a pre-recorded session to help support you in this task. And I will come back to this in a little bit more detail shortly. On the right hand of this page, you can see there is a section all about our live and pre-recorded sessions. That's just to remind you that our live sessions will take place with your teacher every Monday, Tuesday and Friday on Microsoft Teams. And if you are in Group A, the first group, your session takes place at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if you're in Group B, the second group, your session will be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Your pre-recorded sessions are uploaded to Seesaw and the Together Learning site every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Now you know today is Monday, so you're having an introduction to the menu and a focus on our Minecraft task with me, Miss Thomas. Wednesday, you're going to have a pre-recorded session by Miss King, and she will be focusing on the expanded method when adding decimals in our maths task. And on Thursday, all your teachers read you a chapter of your class novels, and the novels are on the page there for you to see. Our maths focus this week is adding decimals. And you will find that when you get to Friday, you will have some problems to solve at the end of the week to show your understanding, because each day you will have tasks that will increase your understanding and application of how to add decimals, so that by the end of the week, you are probably going to be experts and will be able to hit the challenge of our problem solving without any problem at all. Now, what you need to remember is that every day you have a warm-up task, and it's really important that you complete your daily warm-up to exercise and prepare your brains before starting the task. Now you'll notice that we've got Monday's task, then we have a separate page for Tuesday's task, and each day there is a fresh task for you linked to the theme of adding decimals. Remember, your teachers only expect you to complete one maths task each day. Otherwise, it can get too much for your brains to handle and you could get a bit frazzled or start to make mistakes. So remember, it is better to do a little and often rather than all at once. Now again, I've stopped on the Wednesday slide because you can see that there is that video camera icon again at the top right-hand corner of your screen. That's there to remind you that there will be a pre-recorded session to help support you with this, and you already know that that will be Miss King's video. There's Thursday's maths tasks, and there are the challenges, the problems that you need to solve to show us all of the understanding that you have built up over the past 4 days about adding decimals. On this page, You've got the To Infinity and Beyond challenge, and this week it is guilty or not guilty. Your teachers would like you to use all that you've learned so far about the Chartists and see if you can imagine how the debate might have looked. And if you had to represent John Frost, Zephaniah Williams and William Jones, what you might have said. Do you think they're guilty or do you think they were not guilty? We need you to come up with a list of points that if you were going to argue for the men that they were guilty, what are your points that they were guilty? If you don't think they were guilty, what are your points, your arguments against the fact that they shouldn't have been sentenced? Once you've got a list of points for and against your viewpoint, see if you can find someone in your household who you can have a debate with. Record yourself, send us a video. Your teachers would love to see. The bottom half of this page is your Shining Stars tasks. Now for Giglets, you have a new book of the month because today is the first day of February, the new month. And your book is The Legend of Cantref Gwaelod. You have links to Spelling Shed and TT Rockstars. Don't forget to go there because your teachers will have set you tasks that can help you learn and develop in your journey. Then you can see we have a QR code for our Welsh story, and this Welsh story is Hwyl Mewn Story. If you click on the QR code, it'll take you to the book and also related work to do with that. Now then, moving on to one of our project tasks in more detail. The third task is what would the Newport Rising protest route look like in a virtual world? That's our wonder. And your learning goal for this task is to recreate the Newport Rising protest route using Minecraft Education Edition. Now, before you do anything, it's vital. It's really, really important that you watch the video that is hyperlinked in the task. You can see where I'm pointing with the arrow. This will help you to set up Minecraft Education Edition if you haven't already before you start this task. Now, we want you to use your knowledge from your previous week's menus. You already know the route the Chartists took through Newport really well. However, at the moment, not everyone can go out and walk it firsthand. So your job this week is to immerse yourself in the world of Minecraft to recreate the protest route. How do you know if you've been successful with this task? Remember to use the success criteria. They are there as a little checklist to you. You can self-assess your work and make sure that you haven't missed out any part. So what is the success criteria for this task? Well, I can log into Minecraft using my hub account. I can create a new world to represent Newport. I can recap the route the protesters took through Newport. I can recreate the route, including 4 of the buildings visited. I can share my world with my teacher by exporting it or by taking pictures. Remember, as I say, keep checking back to your success criteria to know what you need to do to be successful in this task. And don't forget to complete the pink reflection part of your task. For this, we want you to think of 3 statements about this activity, 2 being true and 1 being a lie. Share your reflection on Seesaw with your teachers. This could be written, or you might record an audio file of yourself talking to your teachers. Or perhaps you might record a video file of yourself so we can see you and you can tell us about your 2 truths and 1 lie. We would love to see your work and see your reflection. Okay, that's all from me this morning, apart from saying that all of the Year 5 teachers are here to support you with your learning. So if you need any help, just send us a message on Seesaw. Have a great week. We're really looking forward to seeing you in our live sessions. Pob lwc! Da bo chi pawb!